Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension WoW's Classic Plus. Today is Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And I am starting off with this, a Paladin quest. Paladin quest that I did not know was actually here because I spent all of my time in Tirisfal Glades and on the other side of the Isle. So, we are not going to be taking this one, I don't think, because this one tells us to go to Ghostlands. We can't go there. So, instead, we'll go ahead and grab this one to get the Warhorse that I completely forgot about. And I do need to spend 10 gold to get this mount, which is obvious. But now that we have our Paladin Warhorse out of the way, we can now come over here and ask, well, maybe not. We'll see. Still need to get the summon Warhorse, which makes no sense. I just got it. What does it gotta do? Do I have to summon the horse first, or what? The HD model for that horse, obviously. Now that I have it. Or is it gonna tell me I need the human version of it, which is kind of stupid if that's the case. Kind of dumb if that's the case.
We will persevere.
I'd like to learn redemption. Alright, so I can't get that, which is dumb.
Our enemies will fall.
So, I don't think I'll be able to get the Swift version of it, at least until I can find it. But, it'll be some time, I guess. Alright, well, anyway, I did figure out where to get it, so, there's that. That question is answered now about the Paladin quest from a long time ago. It is there. You just gotta find it in Orgrimmar. And yeah, that's all that needs to be done with that. Alright, so there's that. I got that out of the way. Got that out of the way and answered and everything else. So now I'm gonna head over here to the mounted trainer just to see how much I need to get the next riding skill, and see how much I actually have to save up for it. It'll probably be quite a bit, but we'll find out. Right now, well, that does not help at all. That does not help at all. Great. Great. It does not help at all. Unless I missed something. Did I miss something? I surely didn't miss something, did I? Didn't think I did. Don't think I did. Did I?
Speak, friend.
Already known? Yeah, apprentice riding. Journeyman riding. Clearly I can't learn it because probably don't have enough money for it. But yeah. Think everything right now that we have right now should be good to go back to Arathi Highlands. But I do also want to check and see about levels in these zones. If I can go somewhere else kind of deal. Because I have gotten these quests over here, they're full of elites, and I don't want to fight those elites. I can do the Rod of Order quest. I can't do the Rod of Order quest because that's also an elite quest. So these three quests are all elite quests. So we gotta find an alternative for sure. So we have to find somewhere over here, I guess. So we're level 40 now, and gotta figure out what would be a good compromise. You know, what we gotta go do here? What are we gonna do here? Right? That's the big question. Question of the day. What are we going to do here? Well, I can see what we can do. We can go to Duskwillow Marsh, sure. We can go to Tanaris, which would probably be the better option. We'll go to Tanaris. We'll hit up the desert and continue our fight there. Because the alternative, I believe, is somewhere down here. Or up here. See, we got 45 there. Badlands. So alternative is Badlands. So we'll actually spend time to get some, I guess, Kalimdor stuff, right? We'll get some Kalimdor leveling going on here. So while we're flying, I hope everybody's had a great weekend and had a great week in general. I did do a couple streams last week. It was pretty fun. The VODs are still up, so if you guys like to visit the channel and check the live tab, you can see the streams that I have done so far on YouTube for your viewing pleasures. But yeah, it's still relatively going to be the same. I will try to stream more often, but we'll see where that goes. I do have some videos being posted up over the weekend, and I am looking to see how that performed. The Way of the Artisan for my Saturday and Sunday videos. I will say that I was I didn't, at first I thought I was gonna hate it, but now I actually like it. And now I'm contemplating if I should continue to do that as a series to upload over the weekend, or I should switch over to live streaming it. I'm not really too sure what I should do yet with that. And I will try to figure that out, essentially. That is something I am definitely going to try and figure out, because I've had a lot of fun doing it. Surprisingly more fun than I thought it was. And I think it's more of a chill out, vibe out, talk with friends, chat with the chat kind of play style, where I'm just going around collecting herbs, collecting furs, collecting minerals, and all that stuff for that character. So yeah, that's my, entertainment. That is my entertainment. I will admit, I've had a lot of fun with it. Aside from the Way of the Artisan, I did do Azeroth at War, and it seems the VODs do pretty decent. Not overwhelmingly, but pretty decent enough that I think I am going to take what I've done on stream and convert it into doing videos here and there about it. Maybe I'll do a whole week of video, well, maybe not a whole week of videos. Probably a video on demand kind of deal, where I'll do a live stream and then post a few videos afterwards about it, and then doing another stream. I'll figure something out about that, because I am very much really liking Azeroth at War. I want to get more attention towards Azeroth at War, because it is such a unique experience. Now, I have played a lot of private servers in my time, and none of them have really broke the bounds. I know Duskhaven is. Duskhaven really is, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what they can produce. An alternative timeline to Azeroth. That intrigues me, you know? But what also intrigues me about just the idea that Azeroth of War has been putting out has really hammered that in, and I can explain. So, where Duskhaven is an alternative timeline, which is awesome, and where Ascension's Classic Plus is just an RPG, just putting random objects in the world for you to discover and find and enjoy, which is all really good stuff. What Azeroth at War is providing is a look into a game if it was based on the books in Warcraft 3 a lot more than just Chris Metzen deciding that, such and such is going to be this way, and we're going to retcon the book, the RPG, and all that kind of stuff. Which, it's his right, it's his property. But Azeroth at War has said, we're going to look at the books, we're going to figure out the lore of the books, and we're going to work the world around the books. Which I am very much looking forward to seeing what else they add. They're in their pre-patch phase. They just reopened the server on the 2nd of May, which is this month. So they're just really starting out. This is their stress testing, as they have quoted on their website, that the pre-patch is just stress testing to see how many people they can fit into the server before it starts really lagging. And I think we need to help out. My community may be small, and it really is small. But if we get these videos for Azeroth at War shared around, getting more people to watch, getting more people to engage, encouraging people to sign up, to log in, to really play into the server, join their Discord even. I need to join the Discord still. But we need to really promote this idea, because I think it's a good idea. Obviously, too much attention is too much, and Blizzard might hate that, and will try to stop it. But at the present moment, I think it's an idea we should get behind, and I am way behind this, because I would love to see this thing shine on stage. Now, I can't see it becoming popular like Turtle WoW or Ascension, not yet, but I think it has the potential to be a decent server that has a very, very good cult following that might grow even larger. Now, I remember when I played Turtle WoW for the first time, there was only like 20 people on the server plus me when I started playing Turtle WoW, and now it's got over 10,000 players almost daily concurrently, and it's really popped off. And it's got its own custom stuff, it's got its own custom expansions based around their ideas and their philosophy of the world and stuff, and that's really great. And I promote that, even though the leveling is very, very slow and tedious and methodical. But the difference between Turtle WoW and Azeroth at War is primarily what engine it's based on. So Turtle WoW is based on the 1.12 data, and it's a true, genuine, classic vanilla WoW that's plus, which is an awesome niche. A lot of people love it. I like it, but sometimes I have my own beef with the leveling speed. But the other hand too is that Azeroth of War is based on the Wrath client, which is a more stable client. It's based on the Chromicraft stability. So you can definitely, enjoy that all the way through. And the leveling speed is not that, it doesn't feel like you're trudging through everything to try to get things to work, not needing to worry about any of that. So if it suits your fancy, it suits your fancy. If it doesn't suit your fancy, then that's how it is. I cannot make people do any of that, you know. But I do encourage it because I think it's an idea that should really be promoted. I think Blizzard really screwed up when they started retconning everything and destroying the books just because they don't like certain things being all that kind of stuff being in the story, which has always been in the story. So it is definitely something to look into, and I'll be playing it. I'll try to play more of it on streams. I'll try to play more of it off streams and putting it into videos because it is definitely worthwhile, to say the least. It is definitely worthwhile. So, anyway, getting into the video itself, in the video at hand, we have made it to Tanaris. I'm going to be starting the long, arduous desert quests. And being on high risk, I'm hoping that, well, I don't get screwed up out here. Because that sometimes can happen. And we got our first object here, a world object, the Executioner's Axe. Which is actually a pretty good one, holy moly. I will definitely take that and use that. That's better than that. Crushing Maul. Just a little bit. The Executioner's Axe is slower, but it has the crit. But that physical damage, the attempt to execute somebody below 35% health, that's pretty amazing. I'm definitely using that. Alright, let's head out here. Everything is my level. We got thorium, which I don't think I can't smelt. So I don't know if I can mine the thorium. Oh yeah, we can mine thorium. I'll just have to put it somewhere in the bag somewhere. Then I know where it's at. Arcane Crystal. Does that just say Arcane Crystal level 58? Okay. Okay. Let's see. We need to get water pouches. We gotta get bandits and thieves. We need to get Caliph Scorpion Sting head, and obviously the pirate's head. We'll go down here and try to get close to that guy. That guy's spawn. Alright. Here we go. Let's hope nobody gets any dastardly ideas to try and take me out as I'm trying to level. Which I hope we won't, but hey, you never know anymore. This is Classic Plus, and I was not expecting to see that many people in Gadget Stand in general. We'll be using Justice on these bandits because they're humanoids, and let me tell you, if they run away, it's going to make things a lot harder. So we'll try to prevent that as much as possible. They do hit hard pretty good too. They do hit pretty good too. They do hit pretty hard too. Alright, that thief is thinking about running too. So, man, they hit fast. I don't know what that attack speed is, but that's an awful attack speed. It might actually make things difficult. Then again, I'm used to leveling in zones that I've out-leveled already. So, not surprised, I guess. I shouldn't be too surprised. Got a Hunter RE that I don't need. And we have a solid chest here. I'm gonna run over and pull open. Did you see that? Did you just see that? That dude bolted towards me. I do not appreciate that. Got a chain hood. That I will collect the appearance for. Yeah, that guy just bolted. He's like, hold up, you're not taking that chest on my watch. And I'm like, listen, I need this chest. I need to see what's in this chest. Got another chest over there, too. We gotta be careful. These guys have kicked my ass quite a bit. So we gotta keep an eye out for, how I pull things, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what their aggro range, but man, it's a bit much. It is quite a bit much. Need that guy to chill out. Need that guy to chill the F out. I don't know what these attack speeds are, but man, they're rough. They are definitely rough. Alright, we got True Silver Bar, a recipe for alchemists. We have Sand Silk Leggings. We have the Jezeret Boots. Which I do like the Jezeret set. We have a leatherworking pattern from the body of the thief. Alright, I have a feeling if I pull one of those people, it's gonna pull all of them, and I do not have the HP to do that. I don't have the gear for that or the HP. So we'll have to be careful while we're here. For sure. At the very least, for sure. Alright. Level 41. That is the good thing about actually being in a zone that's full of your levels, is just the idea that you can level up pretty damn quick too. Because fighting things that have been constantly under leveled to you, it definitely does not help. It does make you feel stronger than you actually are, but still, getting humbled. Never let your guard down, you know? That's something that I always, wondered, like, does my character feel like, that, just letting his guard down constantly? Not realizing, fighting something that's more our level is, like, taking him by surprise. I like to think that's what that's like. I don't like being disarmed, I ain't gonna lie. Being disarmed is not fun. Get rid of that. Only sells for 1 copper, so it's not like me getting rid of that is like gonna be expensive. Come over here, I see a chest. I'm gonna loot all these chests. Since their attack speed's so big, I'll put Retribution Aura on. That way they can just speed rush their death. Speed run their death. Pursuit of Justice. Where's that at? Level 45. Alright. We're gonna keep that. It's a crossover talent. Oh, it might not even... Yeah, it requires 30 holy or 30 protection points. Yeah, we won't be able to use that. That sucks. Oh well. Let's get these appearances. Dune Shadow Vest, that is, I think, a unique item to these guys. So, that's pretty neat. We have iron, we still have thorium. I'll probably have to go back to Arathi, or try to go somewhere that has more, yeah. I just lost my train of thought. We'll have to go to somewhere that has a lot of mithril in it. And I can do that off screen if I have to. Sorry, if I take this chest... Okay, I was gonna say. I'll take that Mithril Spurs. That's actually a really good find. That's actually a really good find. Viking Sword of Health. Of Hearth? Or Health? Hearth. Healing spell. Healing power increase and stuff. Okay. That's actually not a bad spell blade, even though it's not supposed to be a spell blade. Still pretty decent though. I do notice when I get the execution proc on there. Sad it doesn't actually wipe them out. But still. It's a good way to introduce this axe and the Tanaris part of the leveling here. I'll probably head back over to Eastern Kingdoms when I have to do the Plague Lands, I think. I'll try to skip the Hinterlands, but I'll definitely come back for the Plague Lands. We don't want to head out too far down there. Yeah. Do want to dispatch these thieves before I do that. Probably be an idea to keep in mind. But yeah, we're gonna be leveling in Tanaris for a while. So that is definitely something we're gonna be doing for the next probably a good bit of videos. And we're also I'm also gonna try and do some Azeroth at War videos. See how well they perform, just being a pre-recorded thing. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. No skin off my bones. I'll just continue to do live streams for it, and hope that people tune in, either to the VODs or to the actual, series when I'm actually live. Just depends. But yeah. It will be an idea. For sure. Alright. We have all the water pouches. And we need to get 2 more bandits. Need 2 more bandits and then we're done. Well, probably head back to town. I don't think I'll be able to take Caliuf Scorpid. I don't think I'll take Caliuf yet. So, we'll do that. And if I actually have to get a little bit of a boost up by going into a dungeon, I'll do that. But, we'll see how things progress. I like to really just fuel my character up with the professions that we've got for blacksmithing. And the random objects that we find out in the world. Because I think that's more interesting, I guess. Because it gives people, the grounded experience of the server. Rather than what everybody else does, and that's just sit in a dungeon all damn day. Completely ignored everything else. But yeah, this is gonna be at least the next few videos, maybe for the rest of the week. I'll try to skim through Tanaris as fast as I can, at least outpace the zone. But I do need to probably do it off screen. I'll probably go back to Alterac Mountains, get it more mithril, just so that we can actually skip over all the mithril stuff and get into the thorium. So we'll see what we can do, But this Monday's video is gonna be pretty much me explaining that I've got other games that I got other servers that I want to play, got other games potentially in the mind brewing and everything else, and that'll be there when we get there. Until now, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it was kind of short because of the flight path. But yeah, do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you want to see me do other things, if I should play another class, if I should run this Classic Plus on a different class, I can do that. If you'd like to see me do a challenge mode of some kind, I can do a challenge mode of some kind. If you'd like to see me do a different private server, I have an idea, do let me know, and if it's possible, I will. And share this video around with your friends, I guess, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. And subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get this channel off the ground. We're trying to break past 50. I do want to at least make it to 150 subscribers by the end of the year. If we can make it past that, that would be even more fantastic. And yeah, and until next time, my friends, peace out.